Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is GMTV. You're all welcome to GMTV. Today is on the 7th of September 2023. And if today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment. Let other people know as well about GMTV. We'll bring another news for you today about Mr. Peter Obi. He said what is going on right now is not going to take it easy. Now he's heading again to the court. That is the Supreme Court this time. That is the highest court, they said. But we don't know what he's going to do there, because as he's in tears reading this paper to people that what they did to him is not going to relent, that the fight continues. He said no going back in the quest for justice. So we don't know if Peter Obi is going to get justice on this very one, or he's just saying it so that the people will not look at him as if he failed. And he failed a lot of people, as you can see him here now. He has already lost a lot of people, in fact millions of people, because a lot of people are not happy about him and about what he's saying. This one is just coming in today on the 7th of September 2023, and just few minutes ago. So you hold on so we can read this very thing, what he has just said about this presidential ambition, because a lot of people have been saying that Peter Obi is a lily-livered person because he's a weak man. He's not outspoken. He doesn't take things the way he says it. He just say it and go to his bed and go and relax and wait for miracle to happen. You know, if you are in a situation like this, you just really have to do your homework at home for you to be able to be proven that yes, this very thing you fought for it and you got it. But we know he's been fighting, but we see no result of anything at all. So let's read what he has to say to his people, and let's see what is going to be the outcome on this very issue. And also you comment as well and let us know your views. He said, presidential candidate of Labour Party LP Peter Obi has vowed to challenge the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court delivered on Wednesday in Abuja. He said he rejected the PEPC's judgment of the presidential election held on February 25th, 2023, describing it as unjust. And he continued, he said, Obi, who spoke on Thursday in Onitsha, Anambra State, acknowledged the PEPCS adhere also to attorney times of frames. I don't know what that one means. He said he expressed respect for the court's views and rulings, but openly disagree with the judgment and rationale and also the final conclusion. He said, Obi said, as petitions in this case, we respect the views and rulings of the court, but we disagree with the court's reason and conclusion in the judgment it delivered. It is my intention as a presidential candidate and the intention of the Labour Party to challenge this judgment by way of appeal immediately as allowed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. See how he put that one. He said there is need for them to approve his application immediately if it's allowed. But what you know what that means, which means it's likely not going to be allowed. They're not going to allow him to appeal anything again, because he's been appealing since the last presidential election. That was on the 25th of February 2023, which means it's gone down the drain. So there's nothing that he can do now to reclaim his mandate again, because a lot of people that have been following him, they have left behind. They left him behind. Now he's on his own. He's crying. He's reading papers, running from pillar to post. At the moment now, Biafra people said they are going to ask him to leave Biafra land because he said he's not an Igbo man and he is not a Biafran. Also, he said, but what really got a lot of people angry, said Biafra have died 53 years ago. So where is he going to run to? The only place where he can run to now is going to be Abuja. That is their own, their home. That's where all of them run to and hide as well. So what is going on now is not going to be funny as usual because everybody have seen the truth about this. Nobody is saying anything about it. So we're going to read some few lines and see what is on the other side of the story. He said, our legal team has already received firm instructions to file an appeal against the decision. I shall not relent in the quest for justice, not necessarily for myself, but indeed for our teeming supporters all over the country and beyond, whose mandate to us at the poll was regrettably and truncated by INEC. And he further says, the former Anambra State Governor noted that while the PEPC has rendered its judgment, it is not the final arbiter. Also, as the responsibility now falls on the Supreme Court. But as you can know, Supreme Court, that's where they're going, where they're heading to next. But in Nigeria judiciary, as you can see, they say all their eyes have been on the judiciary for how many months now? Now, yesterday they heard the verdict on this very judiciary. For you to know everything that the whole world have already witnessed, they see that this election that just went past is not fair and not even need. There's nothing to write home about this very past election, but they swept it under the carpet because of their own selfish interest, so that they can see anything that is white and they will say is black. With those one, let's read the other lines, then we'll go to the next one and also air your views as we read along. He said, the strengthening and also the value of our democracy reside in solid national institutions and our confidence in them, noting that electoral litigation will be almost unnecessary and non-existent if the Independent National Electoral Commission, that is INEC, discharges its statutory function credibly, transparent, and also with this symbol of fairness. They speak big grammar here, but when the thing comes now, it's something else that you see there. Because yesterday in the court, you saw a lot of them sleeping in the court, whereby they meant to answer a call to somebody or to defend a supposed person that is fighting for the real fight. A lot of people trooped in there. Imagine how much they spent to buy a flight ticket, because all the roads are not motorable anymore like as it used to be, and the government owns the road because they're for the federal government. The government didn't even bother to make sure the road is safe for everybody to travel both in and out of the states and also the environs as well. This is GMTV. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, also comment, and let other people know about this, and also let us know what you think about this very one. We still have another news coming up on the next page, and also listen to it and learn from it as well. To see, it's like they're saying something, and that Peter Obi have done some kind of fraudulent business. We'll go there now and I will read it for you so you can learn about it, because we don't really know who is bringing this issue again, because maybe there's a way they're going to do, so that themselves will find him guilty in one thing, so that they will say, oh, you don't want what you're fighting for, so what is the next now is for you to go down and also and learn from other things that have been happening on in the side where you think nobody knows about. So on this very note, we're going to read that for you, so you can also listen to it and learn as well. It said, Peter Obi siphoned our party 15 million. That's $15 million, and also 12 billion naira campaign fund. A Papa LP faction alleges. That's LP. There's one man they call a Papa that is in LP. So we don't really know how come he found Peter Obi guilty by siphoning the money, because it looks like something that they've contributed together, and they gave it to Peter Obi for Peter Obi to carry on in making whatever he want to do. But at the moment now, he's been rejected, and also other people as well, they are telling me that he has stolen money from where he didn't keep the money. So on this very one, we'll see what the reaction, how people reacted on this very one, because it looks like it's an allegation that has not been proven yet, and also for everyone to see if it's real what happens. This is GMTV. Wait on the next one and see how it goes. Yes, we'll try to look for the next news, but it looks like it's going to be taking much time. So before we leave, we're going to leave this message from Mazi Simon Ekpa to everybody, that the hand is open. If you want to join Biafra Liberation, you can join now financially also, and otherwise propagating the gospel elsewhere for us to be free. This is GMTV, so happy listening to this. Make sure you share this very video as you see it. Share to other people, so other people can listen to what is happening today and on GMTV, and also around the world as well. So thank you for being with us, thank you for listening, and watch the video. See you on the other side. Remain blessed, and bye for now. This is GMTV.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon, one Nigeria morons. Good afternoon, those who are now disappointed after yesterday's court ruling, which we know. I want you to understand one thing. There is still room to join the Biafra Liberation. The door is open for you to join, so you don't say, had I known. All of you who wrote petition against Simon Ekpa because of the delusional, imaginary president of P2B, what is your fate today? Are you going to ask for forgiveness from God? Or do you still want to wallow in your delusional state of Nigeria? The time is now. We've gone far. We've gone very, very far. While you were waiting for your scam P2B, we've gone far. P2B were never real. We told you that P2B is a scam. He was not real. First, you went into election contested against criminal. And then after that, you come back and start saying he was a drug dealer, he forged the certificate, he was this and that. What he did not fight during the primary election is a scam. What P2B did, what they used P2B to do, was to lure some of the Moron Biafras, the gullible ones, into campaigning for one Nigeria, so that by the time it fails, just like it failed now, you will come back again, oh, Nigeria is not working again, and they will tell you, go and sit down. Is it because you lost the election? We refused. So if you come and put yourself under the Biafra Liberation Movement, nobody is going to say because we lost the election, because we never supported the election in the first place. Now the time is now. We need your support, financially and otherwise, to make this a reality. All we need now is more weapon, more ammunition to make sure we seal our land from the external aggressions. The external aggression from the terrorist government, the external aggression from the Islamic movement, Islamic State of West Africa, ISWAP, All we need to do now is to seal our land, and we need your support to do that. The government of Biafra in exile is working assiduously to make sure that our people did not go to IDP camp. The Biafra de facto government in the homeland is also making sure that our land is secured. So in the coming weeks, it is going to take an interesting turn, this Biafra liberation. So the question is, where do you belong? You want to stay to continue hoping on a failed state called Nigeria, or it is time you switch side? Biafra door is open for you to join. We're not asking you to go and wear military uniform or wear Biafra liberation army uniform. No, we have men, enough soldiers that have volunteered to fight for your future. Your future is not in Nigeria. Your future is in Biafra. Your future is in Oduduwa. Your future is in Arewa. Can never be in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country, and you should know that by now. Hope Uzodema. What we have done to you and to your family is back to sender. You know what I'm talking about. Igachago nija nata. Anama watching in Buenagia. Igachago nata. Back to sender. Everything I email organachi algazo. In my hand. So watch it and make sure you share this video and let it go to Hope Uzodema. See, Hope.